How's it going, lads? Nadamoor back in with another pickups video. Sorry for the delay. I actually had one recorded that was supposed to go up before this, but the audio was not there when I went to edit it, so I have to kind of reshoot that, which it's a pain because I was like over a week, 2 weeks ago, I think, is when I recorded that. But I've got the scraps from that, or what at least what I remember getting. There might be some other loose games that I'm missing. I'm sorry but this is at least the stuff I care about. Anything else I picked up might be stuff that is just kind of filler. And I have a lot of other stuff picked up here. I went retro hunting in a town called Butte, Montana with my family. That was a lot of fun. Some thrifting in Bozeman, a couple GameStop things, and then a pretty big package from Double Jump that we kind of did a decent trade on. So let's just get going into what I remember I got last week, my last pickups video that you guys didn't ever see. One thing I got was this Luigi plush. I got it from one of my friends in the Smash community, Crableaf. I kind of like, I can remember his tag. He also gave me a game, Legendary Starfy, that I got a case for that I'll show in a bit. I think I put that in the thrifting pile and can't actually find it, but that was very nice of him to give me those. I guess it was kind of a trade. I gave him one of my old webcams that was just collecting dust, so thank you to him. We also got Fable: The Journey and Connect. That was from a thrift store in town. Hoshigami for PlayStation, Atlus game. Got that on Facebook Double Jump buy-sell trade page. So not their actual store, but their buy-sell trade. From Double Jump, I got Pokemon Platinum. The last Pokemon game I was really hunting for. Glad to have that. Still haven't started playing it, but it's good to have. Thrift store over in Livingston, I got Hard Hitter Tennis, PlayStation 2 game, Atlus game. It was like $1.50 maybe. I don't know what it was. This game's not worth very much, but I got it cheaper than what it was. Another Facebook marketplace deal in town. I got Kingdom Hearts 2, as well as some other stuff that was kind of a good deal that I ended up just, I think, selling it off. Next, we got Dragon's Crown Pro Battle Hardened Edition, as well as Etrian Odyssey Nexus 3DS Launch Edition from Atlus. These I both got off of Amazon with my credit card rewards points, because, you know, doing this game hunting and other things, I buy a lot in PayPal. One of my credit cards had like a big cashback bonus if you used it on PayPal, so I did that, got the points, got the free games. So that was kind of cool. And last, we got Mario Party 6 on GameCube complete. Also got Mario Party 7 with this at a pawn shop. I got both of these for $5 total, even though they're each marked at $18 each. So I'm kind of keeping that as a joke. But yes, so that's everything from last pickups video, I believe, that you guys didn't see. Again, sorry about that. But now we're going to move on to the rest of the September pickups. So first we're going to start with, there was a sale thread at SideQuest Games. It's a retro store in the Portland area that has a pretty good online sales market. My friend Jesse told me about them. So they've gotten a few Atlus games from them, like some big ones. This one, they had 2 DS ones that were a little bit not as bad, or not as expensive. So we got Rondo of Swords DS, no manual on that one. I think you might have seen that I already had this one. I got it from GameStop because it was either get the loose cart or potentially get the DS case, or it was pay for shipping. That's why I picked it up. I try not to get case-based games from GameStop because you never know if you're gonna get them. But with what I was getting, it was like $7 in shipping, or I could pay $7 to get the game and get to that free shipping threshold. So took the Rondo Swords. So now I have a loose card of that to possibly trade. We also got Super Robot Tyson OG Saga. I struggle to say that. Endless Frontier. Another Atlus game. This one a little bit more pricey. Like, I think this is like still in like the 40 to 70 range, somewhere in there. Yeah, so I got both of those on this little sale thread. That was a nice pickup. And then a while ago from Double Jump, I was able to pick up Zoid's Assault from Atlus. No manual on it, unfortunately, but that's something we can find down the road. Mainly, I just want the game in the case. So good to have those. So next, I took a little weekend trip down or over to Butte, Montana, which is where a lot of my family lives, and we were there for a couple days. And one of the days we weren't doing anything, so my cousin, who was also there, he's mainly a gamer, not a collector, but he likes Star Wars, and him and I are good friends, like to hang out. So I decided to take him on Butte to show him how I get the games cheap, like thrifting, and we checked out the stores there, and we both found some good stuff. He found a lot of Star Wars games he's looking for. There's one original Xbox game he's trying to find that was backwards compatible on Xbox One that like he wasn't sure if he was gonna find. We walked in a GameStop and they had a screw up, so they had it in their inventory and they had it there, so he was able to find the game the first store we went to. So I may have hooked him on the retro thrifting. But anyway, what I picked up, I went to the GameStop. I got Persona 4 Dancing All Night. In the case, has a little card. Is there any codes on that? I don't even know. I don't even care. Oh, it's on the back. Okay, we're good. Yeah. I actually have the collector's edition of this one still sealed. It was pretty decent price, so I figured it might be better just to buy that and have it if I want to play it, and then have the collector's edition. So we got that. Next, another game I wanted to try for a while is LA Noire. And it was really cheap at GameStop, so I picked it up. We were there because it was a Pro Day sale, and didn't actually have any things that we were really interested in, but it was still, I don't know, still cool to go check out. And then Butte, Montana actually has a retro store, which is kind of cool. We went and checked that out. The price is pretty good. Their inventory and organization isn't quite up to what I'd like to see in a store, but they did apparently move very recently, so maybe they're still working on it. But that's where I was able to find the case for Legendary Starfy, so I got that. I was able to get F-Zero on GBA. Actually, I think it's my first F-Zero game. No, I have the Super Nintendo one, so it's my second one. And also we got Soul Calibur 2 for PS2. I'm not into fighting games as much as I thought I would be. I've kind of thought I'd go for all of them, but I've seen them all the time cheap. I just don't pick them up. But Soul Calibur 2 I played a lot as a kid with friends. This has the little demo disc with it, and it came with a memory card, which, you know, that's good to have. So that is those. And then we went to the Goodwill. They had a big selection of PS2 games and Xbox games, which is like surprising. Like, just hit on a good day, but nothing I got there was really to keep. There's just some things to flip, help with some trades. My cousin found like 2 Star Wars games he wanted. I did get a CD though, the original Disturbed CD, like their first one. But listen to that, that's nice. But we went to one of the pawn shops, and I decided they had a pretty good deal on PS3 games. It was like 3 for 15 or 3 for 10, something in that range. But I got all 3 Uncharted 3s, or not all Uncharted, all 3 of the Uncharted games on PS3. At least the first 3 in the main series. One of my fiance's friends is a huge fan of these and was kind of recommending it to both of us to play. So I figured why not? It was pretty cheap. Might as well. Also noticed here I got Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer on PS2. I'm still not exactly sure why I wanted to get this, but the reason is Kelly Slater's a professional surfer. Obviously, surfing game off of him. My dad used to teach math at a high school down in Florida, Cocoa Beach, Florida. And he actually taught Kelly Slater math, he told me, which is kind of funny. So I think that's just why I was drawn to it. And it was like $1 as a PS2 game. So, picked up those. Then we got some in-town GameStop purchases. Went to... see, first one I got Link's Awakening when that came out. Also have the poster with it. Haven't got it hung up yet, but I played a little bit of that. It's been fun, but I've just been so busy since it happened, and I don't know. I got it, went on the vacation, went to work for 3 days, and then had some stuff happen in my house. We flooded it with the washing machine, so been a little too busy to play that. The other game I picked up is, this one was recommended by Cooper and Abbey from Double Jump, is Moonlighter. It's on Switch and PS4 and maybe Xbox. I'm not sure about that, but I generally try to use, like, I don't really do the handheld mode in Switch very much, so I try to get games on PS4 if it's like the same price or cheaper. And Moonlighter PS4 was like $7 cheaper, so I figured I'm gonna use it at the same amount and save a bit of money. So I picked up for that. Haven't got to play it because of the whole flood thing, but we're dealing with that. Then I went to GameStop for the Dragon Quest XI release. Got that picked up. Just haven't opened it yet because I haven't played it yet. Also got It'll Do 2 Plus. I was debating about getting this game, and then I saw that it was taken off the digital store. So I was kind of worried of another DuckTales craze, so I just picked it up now. So in case the price picks up later, I saved it. And also, when I was there, one of the workers, Paul, knows I'm collect Atlus games, and they had Persona 4 and Persona 5, or Persona 3 there. I already have Persona 3, but I did not have Persona 4 yet, so I have that picked up. So that was very nice to have. Next, I went to a pawn shop in town. Just checked the inventory. They had some PSP games that I like to get in box. They had Dissidia Final Fantasy and, wow, I remember that is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. That games I'm really interested in playing right now, but they always intrigue me, and I kind of just like the PSP games in the box. I think they look good. So for pawn shop prices, I could talk them down. It was a pretty good deal. Then the Salvation Army in my town is actually closing down, which, you know, it's a thrift store. You kind of have to just get lucky. But I got pretty lucky. I got a few things that I'm not going to show. That's just kind of for flip or trade. It's like Nintendogs. I got them for like $1, and GameStop takes them for $3. So it's like, and then I get extra 20% towards pre-order. So it's just, why not, you know? What I got for myself was Spyro Attack of the Rhinos. This was $2, but everything was 50% off, so that was $1. I got the Jungle Book on Genesis. This is also $1, I believe. And then Pac-Man World 2 on GameCube. This was complete, as far as I can tell, and this was $1.50. So pretty good deals on all that stuff. I like collecting for the GameCube when I can. It's just kind of hard to and expensive. Spyro, I kind of all the other ones in GBA, so might as well. And the Jungle Book I've heard a lot about, and that's kind of one of the two. Is that one of the two that's getting the HD remaster? No, it's Aladdin and Lion King, but it's one of the ones I've heard is pretty good. Oh, also there, I got this brand new 3DS charger. The box is kind of torn, but it's still sealed. This was $1, I think. Good to have. I need this extra charger, or maybe I'll see if Cooper wants it for his little collection or store. Also at the pawn shop, I forgot to say, is they had a sealed multi-tap for PlayStation 2, which I just kind of thought was cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or if I'm going to see if Cooper wants it, but yeah, pretty cool. Probably was in the storage unit for years. I also found a DSi charger, or DSi XL. I think that's the same charger, but I'm not positive because Nintendo's dumb. I got one of those at Goodwill for $1 too, so extra chargers, can't complain. And now we have the big one. So this is for my bundle from Double Jump. We did a trade for, it wasn't really a trade, I just sold them all my Fire Emblem games and all my Tactics RPGs because I try to enjoy them and I just really don't. I don't see myself liking them and wanting to play them ever, so I sold them all mine. And there's some expensive Fire Emblem games I had, or I had Three Houses, which is new, and I had Radiant Dawn on Wii, which is the second rarest one, I think. I'm not totally sure, but traded them all back at a good price. And then they had a whole bunch of Atlus games come in, so I was like, hey, can I snag those from you? They sent me some freebies, though. They got this Elder Scrolls Blade Smart Grip Set. I might actually use this. I was debating about getting it for my one of these for my phone. And I enjoy Skyrim. I'm not going to say I enjoy the Elder Scrolls, but I enjoy Skyrim, so I'll try that. Also some little cards. I think there's a trading card game for it. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. Maybe just see if someone I know has it or plays it and give it to them. And then they also sent me this comfort grip set for 2DS XL, which one of the workers there, Abbey, is the one who I think did this. She knows like I'm collecting Atlus and the longer games, and there's a bunch of the 3DS that are kind of long. So she thought, you know, if you're going to be playing these a long time, you want some comfortable grips if you have the system. I don't actually have the system yet, but that is just so thoughtful and cool, like that they take the time to think about that, you know. Like I mentioned, I'm playing a bunch of these Atlus games, which are long RPGs, and she thought, hey, might need some ways to make that more comfortable. Like that's going way above and beyond what is like asked, and I really appreciate that. But let's get into the games. This is a whole bunch. I'm really excited for this. So we got Persona 4 Golden. I already owned this, but I got it really cheap loose. But getting in the case, it was worth it to me. So now I can trade off that loose cart. Also got Bomberman World, PS1. That one was also complete. Case, you know, kind of falling apart, but that's just jewel cases. Can't really fault them for that. Ugh. Get that back together. There we go. If I find a jewel case, I can maybe swap that out. Next we got Thousand Arms. It's kind of a rough condition case, some cracks in it, but I believe this has both the discs, no manual, I believe, right? Yeah, but you know, could potentially pick that up later. Yes, so that's cool to have. We got Disgaea Hour of Darkness, which is one of there's like 2 Disgaea games that are technically Atlus, then I went back to NAS, but this is one of them. This one is complete. We got Persona 4 Arena, which I actually this is one of the fighting games I do want to play because it's Persona. This one is also complete. Very nice to have that. We have Odin's Sphere, another Atlus one. Kind of a small hole in the back of the case, but that is a-okay. Has a manual. Very excited for that one. And last one, Magna Carta Tears of Blood, PlayStation 2. This is also complete. Actually, there's a receipt back there. Huh. Someone got this at GameStop in 2005, as well as the Doom 3 Collector's Edition. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, so thank you so much to Cooper and Abbey and Double Jump for just being an awesome store. Like the thoughtfulness they put into their packages is like, it's not just like, hey, throw in random stuff. It's like, hey, I kind of know this stuff. And I think even Abby watches my videos. I think Cooper too. So like they hear all this. So thank you so much. This is what's awesome to open up. This really helped take my mind off of the flood that caused my washing machine. But anyway, guys, that is my September pickup. I have to put all this stuff away because my floors are a mess. But there's actually one other item I did want to show. So like I said, I have my friend Paul at GameStop, and you know, they get a lot of stuff that they can't always, like, they have to throw away, but I think Paul did not want to throw this away, so he gave it to me. This is a giant Super Smash Bros. Ultimate release poster. It is like as tall as me almost, I think. Yeah, I can't even, assuming it's all on camera. Kinda, yeah. I see, it's gonna be like too big for the wall there. I can maybe put it over there. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this, but this is awesome to have. Thank you, Paul, again. And with that, this end of September pickups video is complete. Thank you so much if you stuck through and watched this all. Heading into October now. It's getting colder, work's getting a bit slower, so I'm gonna have to do some other second jobs to make up the funds to pay for this, but I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you guys are too. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I have some other video ideas in my head that I just need to put on paper and actually record for you guys. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Have an awesome month of October, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.